Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend.
And I'm James, your black friend.
And this is the Fat and Black Connection.
We talk about anything and everything, as long as it's interesting to us.
Well, yeah, because if it's not interesting to us, then why are we talking about it?
True.
So it's June 3rd, 2026. Game 1 of the NBA playoffs has begun.
Yeah.
Go Knicks. See if they can keep that undefeated streak going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking they'll lose at least one game. I don't think this will be a sweep or nothing, but I think they'll lose one game.
I don't know, man. They're no longer cursed.
The Knicks haven't been cursed. He was cursing everybody else. Huh?
Stephen A. Smith was.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith was cursed, but he did curse the Knicks, and then he pulled the curse off the Knicks, started cursing every other team. I don't know if he cursed the Spurs or if he's gonna let this one play out, but yeah,
guess we'll see who gave him the more human monies.
Yeah,
but
either he'll be Spurhausen or Nickhausen.
Well, it is June 3rd, 2026. This is our first episode of June. We're almost halfway through the year.
Yes. I saw a clip from Jimmy Kimmel, and he's like, it's so weird how everybody, like, when the month changes, it's like they automatically like, oh, I can't believe it. Man, it's hard to believe it's June. Oh, first day of June. I can't believe it. And I was like, bro, what? It's like every 30 days, these people all of a sudden can't believe something.
Well, yeah, because it's crazy. How is it already a new month? How is it already almost halfway through the year?
Yeah.
How have you been a father for like almost 4 months?
Yeah, almost. How have I been? I've been all right.
So it is 8:04 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Because of course we are on the West Coast. We've got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Some huge, massive things happening with our parent company, which is us, 97 Now Productions.
Yeah, we used to be like somebody else. We'd be like, bro, it is us. What are you talking about?
But before we get into any of those things, I have a drink and a food to try. Which would you like me to go first?
Well, we'll both do. Let's do drinks first.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
You can go.
Okay. So saw this the other day and was like, oh, that looks super cute. Got to try it.
That looks cute.
The Club Mudslide.
The Club.
13% alcohol by volume, so it's a good hit. Made with rum, non-dairy cream liqueur. Sorry.
Okay.
Natural flavors and caramel color. So you could drink this, James.
Yeah.
It does contain premium spirits, rum, non-dairy cream liqueur, 1.5 shots strong.
That's crazy. Non-dairy
Cream liqueur.
cream liqueur.
That yelling in the background is James's brother, who has an inability to control himself.
He can. It's just like he really gets into the games.
So this says the club cocktails produced since 1892.
Oh, and I've never heard of them before.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
That could also be the reason why I've never heard of them before.
So it doesn't say to shake or anything like that. It is in a can. So let's see. Okay, I'm glad I didn't shake it. Had a little bit of fizziness in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's a very weak smelling mudslide. Like it's just very faint.
Okay.
Let's see. It is thick, coats the tongue.
As it should, right?
I would say flavor profile, it's pretty good. You can taste the rum, feel the heat from the rum a little bit. But it feels like there's almost too much of the cream liqueur.
Nah.
Or non-dairy cream liqueur. It's not
non-dairy cream liqueur. I didn't realize that's a new flavor.
Yeah, it's good. It's not great.
Okay.
So I would definitely, I could see definitely getting this again. If my problem with it is it's so small, right? And I'm not going to waste a glass like pouring this over ice or something.
Yeah. And how much is that little can?
I feel like it was $5.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely don't remember. I think got this at Walmart, maybe. So it wasn't super expensive. Yeah. Anyways, what do you got to drink?
Well, it's what I was supposed to drink last week but I thought I was going in. So it's the Beatbox.
Wait, you thought you were going in? You didn't go in?
Yeah, like when I went out to check it that night to make sure, it was like, oh, the shift is already given away, or somebody already took the shift. And so when I went to go look, this is what pisses me off about our scheduling. So I went back in to look. The time that I had actually requested was still up there. And I actually need to send the email to our scheduling department because they need to fix this. If somebody takes it, take it off. So then nobody else can try and take it, because it's a cluster. And then like I went on there and the same one that I had asked for was still there. And there was more up there at the time. And so I was like, bro, why are you guys not checking this? Like, if I put it in, let me know like right away, or like, I don't know, because like we can do this things from our phones now. So like, if that's the case, if I could get a message that says, oh, it's been approved or whatever, that'd be nice too. But like, we get messages if like our time off and stuff has been approved. Except I didn't get that with my PPL. I need to check on that. But beside the point, yeah, it's just it's a mess, because like so basically like 5 people could put it on the same one, and like one of them will get it and the others are SOL, but we don't know like in a timely manner.
So yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
And Jenny corrected me. Evidently, she picked this up for me at Ben's Fine Wines and Spirits.
So look at blueberry lemonade. Yeah. No, beatboxes aren't my favorite.
I had the one, or I think I've had 2 now, and I thought both of them were fine.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah.
Well,
I also have a Izzy too, so that's what I'm gonna pop that open. Sparkling pineapple.
Ooh, maybe you should mix the 2 together. Take a swig of the Beatbox and a swig of the Izzy.
Maybe we can do that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what this is. So
probably still not going to be good, but who knows? and give it a little swirl.
I made it a little bit more bearable.
Fair enough. So the food item I have tonight, I don't know why. We were walking through Walmart. I saw this and I was like, oh, that looks like something fun to try on the show. Choco roll.
Choco roll.
Looks like it's based on the characters I'm seeing. It's either Vietnamese or Japanese. I'm not sure. But it is coated cookie rolls with flavorful filling, hazelnut. There are 7 rolls in here. And it looks like a serving size is 1 individual pack. So I don't know if that means this or if they're individually wrapped. So let's open it up and take a look. And they are individually wrapped. So a serving size is 1 of these, and it's 110 calories.
Sheesh.
So I don't see anything of interest on the packaging here to read. So let's get it open and see what we got.
Yeah, well.
I will say right off the bat, it looks a whole lot darker than the package. That's like...
Oh, that looks like dark chocolate.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, so let's see.
Dark chocolatey. No.
This is actually pretty good.
Pretty good. It's good. I actually got 2 things, but they're from the same company. Golden Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Golden Island. They have so I saw these and I was like, oh, I gotta. So they have the Korean barbecue in a small like snack pack type deal, but then they also have these ones, snack bites. So I was like, oh, I've never seen these before. And only like this is one for this package. The bites, it's 120 calories for the package, but contains 10 grams of protein, which is a big deal now. Apparently, like everybody's putting that on their stuff. But let me give these
meaty morsel.
Yeah, it's like all meat.
Tastes good.
Yeah, they taste a little bit different than. Well, let me try this because I'm only used to the big pieces that like you get from Costco, or whatever. And that's why I got this. It was a pack of, I think it was like 6 and 6 or something like that. 6 packs of each. Yeah. No, these are really good.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share something with you because you're gonna experience this in a few years yourself. And love my kid, but never thought I would be jealous of my kid. And I got to tell you, I am absolutely jealous of my kid. And here's why. School's out for summer after tomorrow.
Oh yeah. School's out for summer.
So it's one of those things where it's like, I want summers off. I want,
nice. Once we got out of high school, it was like, oh, I mean, hell, actually through some college, I mean, it's not too bad, but I mean,
maybe for you, I mean,
when we were in college, yeah. Oh, you went to work too, yeah. I mean, I was working too, so it's not like I really had summer, but I didn't have classes to go to.
Yeah, but you also weren't working like full time.
Yeah, I was.
When you were at Wendy's?
No, not when I was with Wendy's. I wasn't at Wendy's when I was at Great America. I did Great America. I did that was part-time, but I was doing that's when I started at Red Robin during that time.
When?
During my time at Ohlone, I started at
Red
Robin.
You didn't start at Red Robin until like 2004 or 5.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, still. I mean, other times I was still doing. I was still working like full time. I wasn't like
full time is in 40 hours a week. Even when you were at Red Robin, you weren't working 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I was.
In the beginning?
Yeah. When I first started there, I was working like 40 hours a week. Because I did the hotel. I was
first job you got fired from?
Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that.
Well, that's what happens when you don't pick people up, and your job is to like drive and pick people up and drop them off.
Yeah, when the guy told me that he didn't even go. He didn't take them in the morning.
Just saying. When your job is to pick people up, you got to pick them up, man.
I did, but yeah. Anyway,
you want to talk about our first massive, huge, major announcement?
Let's talk about it.
Well, I think the best way to do that is to start with this.
You ever feel like there's a whole side of government that nobody really explains? Not the headlines, not the politics, just what people actually do and who they really are. I'm Andy Matthews, and yeah, by day I serve as Nevada's state controller. But that's not what this is about, because behind every title, there's a story. On Open Book, we sit down with the people shaping our communities, leaders, decision makers, and voices you might not normally hear from. And we talk. Real conversations. No scripts, no talking points, just honest perspective. What actually goes into the decisions that affect your daily life? How does government really work behind the scenes? And who are the people making it all happen when the cameras aren't rolling? Because at the end of the day, they're not just titles. They're people with experiences, challenges, and stories worth hearing. This is Open Book with Andy Matthews, streaming on YouTube and available wherever you get your podcasts. Join me as we turn the page and see what's really inside.
So, yeah, that's something we have been working towards announcing for feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So this is a huge. For those of you who don't know, Andy Matthews, he is the Nevada State Controller.
Good guy, that guy.
Yeah, you've met him. You've gotten to spend a little bit of time with him. He predominantly lives in Vegas. Obviously, he's up here doing his job as needed. But
I asked him, I was like, so when you're down here, do you do because there's a state office near the airport? And he was like, yeah, otherwise I'm over there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I pass that on my way to work sometimes. Not all the time, pretty much all the time.
So I figured we just rolled out to all of the major media outlets, including 97 Now Productions, to ourselves here at the Fat and Black Connection. This is the press release. 97 Now Productions announces Open Book with Andy Matthews, a new conversational series exploring community leadership and how government really works. Reno, Nevada, 97 Now Productions is proud to announce the upcoming launch of Open Book with Andy Matthews, a new video and audio series debuting later this summer, streaming on YouTube for the visual edition and all major podcast platforms for the audio-only format. Hosted by Andy Matthews, Open Book is 30 to 45-minute conversational and educational show that goes beyond headlines to spotlight the people shaping our communities. Each episode features engaging discussions with public officials, community leaders, and innovators about their experiences, leadership insights, and how government and civic life work in practice. The series is designed to demystify government and civic leadership by answering the questions people really have about how decisions are made and who's making them. James, who are the early episodes going to feature?
We got Zach Connie.
Coney.
Sorry. He's the 23rd treasurer of Nevada, serving as the state's chief banker, investment officer, and member of the board of finance. In this role, he oversees the state's cash flow, debt management, and savings programs, while helping shape Nevada's long-term financial stability.
Now, really quick, the reason that I'm really looking forward to this episode, a lot of people don't know what a lot of the positions in state or even local government do, for that matter. People think treasurer and controller one and the same, or don't really know what the difference is. And there are significant differences between a controller and a treasurer. And so I think having this episode will be good to really talk about what are the differences. And the other reason I really like this episode is the show is not intended to be about politics and at all. And where we're going to prove that is right away with this episode by saying, we don't care if there's a D, an R, an I next to your name. We want to have these conversations with everyone. And the reason that's important is because Andy, he's a Republican. That's what he runs. That's the party he runs for when he's running in elections. He's currently the Republican candidate for controller to get reelected. And Zach Conine is a Democrat. And Zach Conine's currently in the primary running for the state AG. So he's term limited out. So at the end of this term, the end of this year, Zach can no longer be the treasurer. And so he's running for the attorney general. Who else we got?
All right. We got, I apologize if I butchered
Tim Galuzzi.
Galuzzi? He is the chief information officer for the state of Nevada and the head of the governor's technology office. Need to talk to him. Leading statewide technology, strategy, cybersecurity initiatives, and efforts to modernize and strengthen digital services. Yeah, because I would really like that. I would really like to be able to be one of the states that has that digital ID.
I got to tell you, so Tim Galuzzi, he's a really good guy. I've known him. I've met him many, many times. He used to go by Tim the Tin Man because in the state, one of the processes that we have for implementing new software throughout the state is a TIN form. It's a technology initiative form, right? And it's basically saying, hey, we want to bring this in. How does it affect the state? He doesn't do that anymore in his current role. This was before he promoted. But he's really a straight shooter. And what I'm most interested to see is the conversation around if they're going to go into it, the technology breach that we had last year with the cybersecurity issue.
Oh, yeah.
And really like hearing, from his perspective, what's that like? Because he's still got the job, and he was in the job when it happened. And so usually, you would see some kind of turnover because of that. And there wasn't. And I think that really speaks highly of him as well as, the people in his office.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to send in a letter. I might have to send in a question for that one just because. James Smack. He is the chief deputy controller for the state of Nevada, providing leadership when the controller's office providing leadership within the controller's office and helping manage statewide financial operations, including accounting and state reporting.
So while Andy is the state controller, and he is ultimately responsible for everything that comes out of the controller's office, James, Chief Deputy Smack, he is the guy that's really in there on the day-to-day basis running the actual office in Carson City. And this is not James's first time running that office. He was the deputy controller for a previous state controller, so he's pretty well versed in what he's doing in there. He's a good guy. I think I told you, you
did the video. That was the video with the motorcycle and stuff.
Video with the motorcycle? No. That was a different thing. Okay. But James, so if you recall, I went to St. Louis a while back for a work conference, and James was actually there. And him and I got to know each other pretty well on that trip. And he's a great guy. I really look forward to that conversation, hearing about, a day in the life, what it's really like running that office. So one of the things about the show that we really want to stress on is interactive audience engagement.
That's what I was saying. I need to send it something.
In addition to in-depth interviews, each episode is going to include a recurring segment titled Ask Andy, where audience members can submit questions in advance to producer at openbookwithandymatthews.com, giving the public a direct voice in the conversation. So kind of like how we do here on this show, where we talk about anything and everything. And sometimes if you join in the conversation, send us a message, we could completely go in a different direction. We want people to have that opportunity as well with this show, to be able to ask questions directly to these officials. Now, we will always do our best to try and let you all know in advance who's coming up in the future.
Yeah.
So if you have a question specifically for Zach Conine or for Tim Galuzzi or James Mack,
we should probably set that up to where, like, if there's a certain person, make sure you put that in the title too.
Yeah, and like in the subject line.
Yeah.
The objective is really for people to be able to be engaged and feel like they have a voice, because they do, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things about government that a lot of people tend to forget, is that your vote is your voice.
We are constituents.
And especially in local government, you have the opportunity at so many different things for public comment, to show up, speak your piece. It's generally you've got 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever the case may be, but it is your opportunity to be heard by your elected officials on the record. And a lot of people don't take that opportunity. So that's why we're providing this opportunity for people to send in questions that they want answered. And nothing is off limits. Nothing is out of bounds. Now, obviously, we're not going to be reading hate mail. We're not going to be reading, anything that is inappropriate. But if it's a true question that is relevant to what we're talking about, we want to try and answer those. And Andy is super excited to really engage with the audience. So this is a vision rooted in transparency and storytelling. So 97 Now Productions is thrilled to partner with Andy Matthews to launch this series, said Mark Helton, executive producer and CEO of 97 Now Productions. Open Book is about transparency, storytelling, and connecting with the leaders who help guide our communities. We want audiences to walk away feeling informed, inspired, and more connected to the people behind public service. The show is produced remotely and distributed across digital platforms to maximize accessibility for both viewers and listeners. A dedicated website, www.openbookwithandymatthews.com, will launch ahead of the premiere. It's already there. It's kind of bare bones right now, but we're fleshing it out. Flushing it out. Fleshing it out. Where audiences can sign up for updates and episode releases. James, hit him with a disclaimer.
Open Book with Andy Matthews is an independent production and is not an official communication of the Office of State Controller or any government agency. The views expressed by Andy Matthews and all guests are their own and do not represent any public office, organization, or affiliated entity. Andy Matthews and all guests participate voluntarily and are not compensated for their appearance. No taxpayer funds are used in the production, distribution, or promotion of this program.
Absolutely. We're calling you to action. Audiences are encouraged to visit openbookwithandymatthews.com, sign up for updates, and be notified when episode 1 premieres in late summer 2026.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read the about 97 Now Productions.
You know us.
But very exciting times. I'm so happy to finally be able to get that out there in the wild, because again, we've been working towards this for quite some time.
Yeah, we had to postpone because of job requirements and things like that. So it was just we postponed as well because of things could have gotten shooken up. Yeah,
because of politicians retiring and there was a lot of things along the way that caused some delays.
But it's here now.
It is here. It is coming. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I have a 32 of Miller High Life.
Jesus, no.
I'm a very thirsty boy. This is the champagne of beers.
Yeah, okay. You can, gross. Not a fan. Not a fan.
So so you've met Andy, and
Yeah.
you actually went to his house to help set up some of the equipment so that we could record that audio, video as well.
Yeah.
So the key to this show is that it's really video first. So this will be interview style. It'll be very similar to what you see here at the Fat and Black Connection. It will be, Andy on one side, who he's interviewing on the other, because we are in this remote era, right? Like it's not always the easiest thing to get two people in a room together at the same time.
Right.
So rather than try and, pigeonhole people into a specific time and whatever, we want to work with them because we want to bring you the best possible interviews with individuals. And so it's going to be very much this format where they'll be on one side, they'll be on the other. Conversations will happen, and just kind of a quick tease for our audience. I will go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Or how about this one? He blinked.
Oh, that's yeah. No, that's not okay.
But so it's gonna be a good show. Andy is doing a lot of prep work, and I'm very similar. Like, I don't care about the D, the R, the I next to your name. What I care about is who you are, what your beliefs are, what you're going to actually do. And I can tell you, Andy is a very good man. Whether you agree with him 100% on his politics or not, he is a good man. He is convicted and does what he feels is in the best interest of his constituents. I don't ever get the impression that he only goes the R way because that's what he is. I think he genuinely wants to hear all sides. I will tell you from my observations of the last session that happened here in Nevada, there weren't a lot of crossing the aisle moments, and I definitely saw some from him and his office. So I think that's immensely important, especially when we have a government here in Nevada that is divided. We have legislative, which is led by primarily D's. We've got the governor, who's an R. So I think it's good to have conversations and really engage.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is like, I know Mark's been sitting on this for even longer than I got involved a little bit later, just to help get some stuff set up. Now that's about it. So.
Yeah, and this is primarily my baby. James won't be super involved in it. Not that he can't or won't. It's just he's the next announcement we're going to make here momentarily is going to be his baby that he's going to have to invest a lot of time and effort into. So open book is going to be predominantly mine. I'm also bringing in some additional people that are going to be providing help, assistance, if you will. Our good friend of the show, Daryl, he's probably going to be joining in, giving some hands here and there. And then another gentleman that we talked about here on the show, I don't remember if we actually brought him on, but Curtis. Did we have him on? I know he was sitting in the background watching Creeping.
I don't think we actually had him on.
Yeah, I can't remember, but
he might have just popped his head in and been like, "What's up?" But that's
But he will be helping out kind of more on the active production side, engineering, where he'll what I do as we're doing the show, changing the screens and all of that stuff, he'll be doing that. So it'll give me the opportunity to truly be like an EP, kind of running the bigger picture. So But the next one we've got, I don't have a fancy video trailer or anything for, but James, talk to him.
Yo, this is Secrets of a Hawaiian Mermaid. This is a, if you've worked with us before on any, or, listened to any of the audio dramas that we do, this is going to be, it's not really a far stretch. It's different though. This is more fantasy. it's got a little bit, romance. It's got some mystery. It's got a little bit of everything in there for you. So we are going to be holding auditions on Tuesday, July 7th and Saturday, July 11th. We will be having 5 different sessions on that Tuesday, July 7th. That'll be 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and 10 p.m. The reason why we're running it later is to give people what we're looking for. We are looking for people of Hawaiian, Polynesian, Pacific Islanders. That's what we're looking for because there's just a sound that they have, and if you've been to Hawaii or or you met people from Hawaii, there's a different sound that you can't really you can imitate but never recreate.
But to be clear, if you aren't from Hawaii or the Pacific Islands or something,
doesn't mean that we can't use you,
because we're not looking at you, right? As long as we can listen to you and hear, because the important thing about this show is being culturally true to the Hawaiian heritage,
right? And that's the main thing, was because I said if we're gonna do this, we got to do it right. We got to use the right people, because otherwise it's gonna sound fake, and I do not want it to sound fake. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't want anybody to think we're disrespecting. I don't want anybody to think that we're making a mockery of the culture, because actually, I mean, I've been to Hawaii. Mark, you've been to Hawaii. The author J. Anthony Hart, he loves Hawaii. When I went there, man, that place, it's a magical place. And so if you've never been, take a chance and try and get to Hawaii. But that's, so again, Tuesday, July 11th, 2026, of course, or sorry, 7th, Tuesday, July 7th. That'll be 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and 10 p.m. slots. Those are available.
So that's basically 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, and then no, that's
Hawaii time.
Hawaii time. And then on Saturday, July 11th, that will be 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and 2 p.m. Okay. So what we're looking for when you come in to audition, prepare a 60 to 90 second contemporary dramatic monologue. There may be cold reads from the series, so that may be requested of you. We want to know what you're looking for. So if you're seeking a lead part, a supporting, or one of our teen characters, or just like if you just want to be a part of it, but you just want to be in the background, cool. We got a lot of roles for that. Again, this is non-union, and currently it is unpaid. The audition form is available now. It is on Google Forms, so you can click that QR code, or you can, if you're online or whatever, you might be able to scan the link and click on that, and that'll get you to the Google Forms page. I do know that this is available on our Facebook pages, and I believe there's a Secrets of a Hawaiian Mermaid Facebook group page.
Yep.
I know we do need to get this on Instagram, because I don't have access to that, to the Instagram page. So we need to get this up on Instagram so people can see it there. Because I know I sent a lot of people over to the 97 Now page for posting this. And actually, when you go to the form, all the information there. So like for characters, there's descriptions of all the characters on that form. And even like some of the, I think we added the small parts that we need later, things like that. And all the information that you need is in that form. So just fill that out to the best of your abilities. Everything pretty much needs a response. So make sure you fill all that stuff in, and choose your time slot. And we will see you either on the 7th or the 11th. This has been in the works for quite some time too. So we're really excited for this one.
Yeah, and we're targeting a August through November recording timeframe. So the intention is we're recording the entire series.
Yeah,
So
because it's 2 seasons. It's 2 seasons hard, and we want to make sure that we get everything kind of done, and we'll break it up. And it also gives us time to make sure that, because there's a lot of production that post-production that's going to be needed on this. So
yeah, and this is an adaptation of the book Secrets of a Hawaiian Mermaid by J. Anthony Hart. So
you
the
can
cool
get on
thing,
Amazon.
Yeah, the cool thing is, he wrote this book, got it out there in the wild, self-produced, right, self-published, and wanted to work with us. And not only did he agree to let his book be adapted, he did it himself.
Yeah, he did it himself.
For somebody who had never written scripts for audio drama,
did pretty good.
Yeah.
Did pretty good. And I know I've had some conversation with him where, like, I read one of the plot lines and I was like, huh? What? And I remember him putting up a post is that even when when the director of your upcoming audio drama says he got mine, you did something right. So I mean, I'm really excited to get this recorded. Excited to see what kind of talent we get. I gotta get to posting this out there as well. So I'm excited. Let's go.
Yeah, so just over a month until auditions.
Yeah.
So we've been sitting on that one for a while too, because it's been coming. Another huge, massive. Oh no, I think we already made the announcement here, didn't we? About C4 and moving and.
Yeah, we did. We did that press. I thought, did we do the press release?
Did we announce a special guest here?
Yeah, we did. I remember we did that.
Okay. Emily Bauer.
Yeah.
Of Pokemon fame.
Not Nurse Jenny. Officer Jenny.
Officer Jenny, yes.
Yeah.
So
Nurse Joy is.
So that's coming along as well. So a lot of big things happening here. We've got C4, which is our live event. Carson City Card Con. And we also have another audio drama in the pipeline that likely will be coming more to fruition in the not so distant future.
Right.
And that one doesn't have a very finite 2 seasons on it. So
yeah, that one could go on for a while. We're not sure.
Yeah. So
we're not sure.
So good times here at 97 Now Productions. The future is bright. And I got to tell you, it's interesting because just this week, I was reached out to by someone that's near and dear to us, wanting to kind of tag back in and get a little bit more involved again.
What's
that? The fantastic writer and frankly almost a co-creator on Murphy's Inc.
Wait, Tara of the Eons?
Tara of the Eons.
Oh!
Is back.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So Tara and I talked, and Tara is going to be taking on season 3 of Murphy's Inc.
Wow, we've been on hiatus. No, actually, that's a lie. Well, it's truth and lies because we recorded the very first episode.
We did?
I thought we recorded the very first episode
of season 3.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
I believe no. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No. See, I believe season 3 was recorded, or the first episode of season 3 was recorded.
Why don't I remember that?
I'm about 90% sure that episode 1 was recorded.
I don't know. But what I do know is that, and I'm just gonna kind of very briefly show this. We mapped out season 3 a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much written. So it's pretty much ready to go. And we had, some of the writers from previous seasons, we had Tyrus and Sebastian and Ashley writing a lot of this. And it's not 100%. Like I was telling Tara, it's probably 80% ready to go.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm lightweight sure. I remember like listening to episode 1 or season 3, like in amongst ourselves.
I don't want to say you're wrong, obviously, but I do see recordings in the can here from, it says SO3, S03, EP01, SC10.
Yeah, this was, I remember we recorded and I remember hearing a finished, I remember hearing or at least it was like, it might've been a rough or something, but I remember that being done.
Wow. No, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, I was like 90% sure that I remember hearing that like, man, what was that? Like almost like 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So needless to say, with Tara coming back into the fold, if Tara can take these scripts as they exist and flesh them out and get them to where they need to be, to where we can get to record ready.
Reopen the writer's room.
Like I said, I mean, from my perspective, the scripts that I remember being done were really close. They just needed some editing and, some...
Yeah, open up the writer's room.
Well, especially with like Sebastian's episodes, they needed the chop block a little bit. But
yeah, because he can write.
But, even looking at this this rundown, I mean, we had Tyrus writing episodes 1 and 2, Sebastian writing 3 and 4, Ashley writing 5 through 9. Sebastian then came back writing 10 and 11, 12 and 13. So I've got to go back and look. I don't remember if Tyrus ever finished up 14 through 16. He might be watching. So, but yeah, it was great to hear from Tara. I'm really excited to see if we can get this show resurrected.
Clear. It's been on life support. Just
it's been in a coma.
That's what I'm saying. It's just been, it's had a feeding tube and in an iron lung, just waiting to be revived.
So, yeah, so a lot of things going on. What's up with you?
Oh, I mean, not a whole lot. I'm gonna go. I found super cheap standing room only tickets for when the A's come to town. They're gonna be in town playing at the Las Vegas ballpark. They have like a week of games, so they have a 3-game series against the Brewers, and then a 3-game series against the Rockies, being played out here. So I'm trying to go to. I actually not trying. I got tickets for each of those games. And then I will be going to an Aviators.
Like you're going to all of the games, or
no? I just got tickets to one of each series, mostly for the giveaways, because the first one I'm going to is the first game against the Brewers, that's a Jersey night, and then the first game against the Rockies, first game against the Rockies is a ball cap night. So that was also primarily one of the reasons, but I was like, I would like to go to an A's. I haven't been to an A's game since pretty much I left the Bay Area. So so that I got those tickets, and then I will be going again on the I believe the 18th. That will be for that is an Aviators game. That me and basically me, brother, girlfriend, son, that'll be his first baseball game. And then our doctor, we became like really close with our doctor, of course. And so I told him that before we had the baby, I said, I've been looking at Aviator games. I would like to, would love for you to join us. And he's like, I actually really like going to Aviators games. I was trying to go to the A's game, but those tickets started going outrageous. So I was like, but at least, he said, I love going to Aviators games. And I was like, cool. So I'll let you know when I get tickets. And I was finally able to do that. Found some decent tickets for a game. And luckily, most of their games are at night because I can guarantee you I would not want to be out there in the sun.
See, I thought you were going to say you got standing room only tickets for Triple A Mania.
Oh, no, are those tickets even on sale yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I know that's September 11th out here. If there's some tickets that are like low, like that are decent, not low, but decently priced, I would like to check out AAA. I mean, I've actually quite enjoyed. I've started watching, the show on YouTube. I mean, kind of slowly catching up, not really catching up, but just staying current with it. Because I'm not going all the way back to try.
I will say that Mask versus Mask.
Yo, that was a great match. That was a great match. I'm so irritated. Like, oh, it's Chad Gable. Like, bro, we've known it's been Chad Gable the entire time. Like, stop playing.
Well, Corey did apologize to Michael for being right all along.
Like, I was like, this is ridiculous. And the weird part is the love that, if you want to talk about cultural appropriation,
you got a white American Olympic and a German.
Who, like, if you want to talk about cultural appropriation, that is the quintessential cultural appropriation. But the love that he's gotten, that I guess the only El Grande Americano now has been like, I'm just like, yo, what?
I mean, even Chad Gable post demasking, the fans were hugely giving it up for him, right? And I think
post his mask, like, they were cheering for him and stuff like that, which is,
I think Chad Gable has proven that he deserves a legitimate push in WWE.
Oh, and if he doesn't, I will be upset, because the stuff that he did when he came back to Triple, and the way he worked his way through AAA was chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss. Again, I'm excited. They have like another big event this coming Saturday. I'm gonna watch that one.
But by the way, just in case you didn't see, Knicks are still running that undefeated.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, no, I saw that they had there was only a few seconds left, and they were up. You
got Danhausen in your corner, man.
Very evil, very evil, very nice.
Yes. It's unfortunate for Wemby because
I mean, you know, he needs to call on the power of the aliens.
Because he is one.
Wemby looks like a character from Men in Black.
Yes. You see his rookie card sold for like $5.1 million this week.
That does not surprise me.
I mean,
was it signed or something, or was it just the card?
I think it's like a special rated 10, right?
Oh, yeah, dude, I can understand why it went for so much. But yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm a billionaire or whatever, like, you know, I would be like, all right, I'll buy this card. But
I wouldn't see, and that's the weird thing. Like, I collected baseball cards as a kid. I collect a lot of stuff throughout my life, right? But I would never spend millions of dollars on a trading card that's
no. I'm saying, like, if I had just, you know, everything is kind of paid off, and you know, I'm kind of doing what I want to do, and like I've just got the money to burn. Like, it's not like, you know, I could see maybe doing. I'm not saying I would, but I could see, like, I'd have to be like uber rich and just be like, nah, okay, here, type stuff. But yeah,
you know, if you were saying that about like an MJ one of a kind rookie card, I could be much more understanding or accepting.
Well, the thing is, I mean, listen, I feel like Wemby is going to be an all-star. I mean, I think he's going to be a big star because more or less, because he's kind of he's an oddity. He's a one of one. Like, as far as big men go, I do need him to get stronger, because I need him to be able to start powering his way into the lane, because he's kind of weak right now. But I think he's going to end up being one of the great big men. I in my opinion, I think he's going to go down as one of the great big men.
Greatest big man of all time.
No, I'm saying he's going to go down as one of the great.
Who is the greatest?
Oh, I think probably Wilt Chamberlain. Either Wilt Chamberlain or like why am I blanking on Kareem? I think those. Shaq was. I mean, don't get me wrong. Shaq was powerful. So I mean, like, he's in that conversation. So I mean, like, Shaq broke rims, bro.
But you're saying you could see Wemby being up there with Wilt?
Yeah,
probably the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I think because like,
no offense to MJ or LeBron or any of that, but like,
no, I'm saying as far as big men go, I think he will go down as one of the great big men. I think a couple things he's gonna have to do. He's going to need to be. He's gonna have to.
You think he's gonna be better than Duncan?
Duncan's tall, yes, but he's not like, I don't see Duncan I mean, Duncan was tall, but I mean, Wemby's a freak, bro. I mean, listen, like, the reason I also, I mean, his outside shot wasn't dropping today, but like, his outside shot is ridiculous. He's been able.
Think he's gonna be better than Hakeem
Olajuwon?
I
think so.
Better than Bill Russell?
I don't know about Bill Russell, but I'm saying,
I'm sorry, he'll be as good, if not better than Wilt, but not better than Bill Russell.
No, I'm saying, I mean, like, Bill Russell was also like, you know, he was like so I'm saying, like, these like abnormal, I mean, big men, you know, like I think, like, honestly, like, I think Bill Russell, yes, Bill Russell's like the big guys, the centers that, you know, we've known. He's not a true center either, though, because of his outside game. But that's something that he needs to work on that. But he also needs to work on getting stronger to get to the hoop, because there's just been too many times when he's getting overpowered on the rebounds, and that shouldn't even be a conversation.
I don't see how he can focus on his outside game and still be considered one of the greatest big men, because to be considered a great big man, you need to be able to get rebounds, and you can't get rebounds when you're shooting threes.
No, I'm saying, but that's something that like most big guys weren't able to shoot the three.
Right. So
that's because he was working on his game. He was working on his game before he ended up like he was working on his long game and then ended up shooting up. And so, his inside game, he needs to work on his inside game. Basically, that's what I said. I think he needs to bulk up a little bit, get a little bit stronger.
That's what I'm saying. Which one? Because then you were talking about his outside game. So which
no,
one?
I'm saying I think he can. I believe he can do both, and I think that's what's going to set him apart from other big men is that he's going to be able to do both. But he honestly he can shoot the three, and actually his 3 percentage wasn't bad throughout the playoffs. The problem is that tonight they just weren't dropping, and so I think he needs to also make sure that if it's not dropping, that he can also make sure he gets to the rim and make sure he gets those rebounds, and he's getting those easy, the just kind of drop in shots. He needs to be able to get those, and I think he needs to get a little bit stronger. And I think if he does that, as well as he continues to work on his outside shooting game, I think it will make him one of the great big men.
I don't know. Let's see 5 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but I believe that he's going to he will get a championship. He will get a championship ring sometime in the near future. I believe that. And I don't know if he's going to get like a bunch, but I think he could get at least. I think he can get like at least 1, 2, at least 1, 2. I think at least 2 rings. I think he can get. And I don't know if he's going to go to any other team.
Isn't that determined by the team that he's on, not just him?
No, I mean, I'm saying, because he's basically become one of the team leaders. So that's what I'm saying. I think with him, as well as if they keep, their team is young. I mean, the Spurs is a young squad in comparison to a lot of other teams out there right now. So they're a young squad, and they're getting a taste of what it's like to be on top right now. And I think that's going to, in this series, win or lose, especially lose, I think it's going to make them really hungry.
So what is your prediction for the series outcome?
Oh, I honestly believe, I actually believe the Knicks are going to win this series.
And
at least, so I'm thinking in 5.
Okay, so you're saying Spurs will win 1.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Spurs will at least win 1. I don't think it goes to, I don't think it goes to 7. But it could be, I mean, could be 6. But I'm thinking the Knicks in 5.
I'm saying Knicks sweep.
Okay.
Unless Stephen A. Smith does something stupid to piss off Danhausen, Knicks are sweeping. Get them brooms out.
Yeah. So we'll see. And then game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs was yesterday, and that was a good game. I don't know if you watched that one. That was a good game. It started off hot for the Hurricane. 2 goals right off the bat, met by 3 goals in the second period for the Knights. And actually so I know going into the third it was 3-3, and then the third period it went to 4-4, and then the Knights got 1 final goal, 5, and then so that's the final score, 5-4. Golden Knights won game 1. So we will see how the rest of the series goes. They play again tomorrow night. Is game 2, and then game 2 for the NBA Finals will be on Friday.
It's Friday night,
and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun. Show you how it's done.
TGIF.
NBA Live.
Are they even on ABC? I don't think so.
What? They're on ABC.
The playoffs are on ABC or the finals? I didn't know.
Yeah. I actually was like, so actually, and it's cool. It's nice. This is the first time that now they got the same studio in Atlanta, but they're working for ESPN this season, which is Shaq, Ernie, Charles, and NBA Countdown team. I can't remember that guy's name right now. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're actually doing this is the first time they've done the finals, and so this is a good time, especially if you're a fan of those four guys together. The NBA Countdown pre-show and post-show and halftime, of course. Those guys are a lot of fun. So they're doing the finals this year, which is nice. I don't know if you saw there. Some fan ran out I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" Like this fan ran out there to get a picture with Wemby. I'm like, "Bro, you're stupid. You're absolutely stupid."
Yeah, I mean, at least they weren't trying to streak the football field, so you know.
So I mean, he ran out there. It was like trying to get. I'm like, bro, this isn't a soccer pitch. Like you see a lot of football fans like run out there and try and get pictures with players and stuff like that.
Speaking of, the new season of Wrexham's back.
Oh yeah, I haven't really watched that show, but
really,
yeah, it's like, isn't it? It's not. I thought it was more of a. At first, I thought it was like a scripted, like almost like Ted Lasso type thing, but then it like turns out it's like a reality show.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a documentary than a reality show.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the reality shows have staged moments and stuff where this doesn't.
Yeah, it's just legit. Like,
it's interesting. It definitely got me into wanting to watch soccer to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not. I got to go to the Arsenal game this weekend or something. You know?
Right. Most of the time, I will. I mean, like, I know in the past I've watched World Cup games. That's about it. I mean, that's probably the only time I really ever watched, an entire game or entire match. I guess that's what they call them.
Get it right or pay the price.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, we'll see what happens, man. Like I'm kind of concerned about some of the games and stuff. Like, I feel like, have you heard what they're doing in New Jersey?
I guess not.
So normally a train ticket to get to MetLife Stadium is a little under $15. Now, I don't know if this is a one-way or round trip. I hope it's round trip, because if they're going to be charging people $150 to go. I'm like, bro, that is outrageous. Like, you could have left the price the same. You're going to make more money because more people are going to be taking that train to go out to those games.
No, they're going to make more money because people are going to spend that for that train ticket.
And it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's no
capitalism, man.
There's no reason that. I mean, but I want to know, how does that affect people who actually have to take the train to get to work and such? If like that's how they get to and from, like, if they work out there or something, that's how they get to work. You're gonna be charging them $150 too.
They either won't be taking it on game day, or there might be some kind of pre-existing, like if you've got a, commuter card or whatever.
Yeah, I mean? They better have something, because that's absolutely ridiculous. And then they're not going to have any on-site parking, which I was like, you have an entire parking lot. Why wouldn't you even use it? But they're using the parking lot for overflow seating. who knows? Probably. But the mall has they're selling parking spaces for like $250 a spot. I'm like,
Brilliant.
bro, you guys are absolutely it's asinine to me.
Why do you care? It doesn't affect you either way.
Well, I know it doesn't affect me, but I'm just saying, as far as like people, like
If you've got the money and you're okay with spending it, why not? Like, the reason they can charge those prices is because somebody's going to pay it, right?
yeah, and that's the problem.
How is that a problem?
Because, like, bro, you don't need to charge an exorbitant amount. You'd like for these games.
That's your perception, right? Like,
you don't do that. You don't do that during any other time. You don't do that during football season.
So when you know you're going to have a built-in audience of 100,000 people, right? Realistically, and they're willing to spend money because they're likely traveling from all over the world. So they've got money to spend. Why wouldn't you capitalize on that? You're thinking out of your own pockets, right? You're thinking, I wouldn't spend that. Okay. Nobody's saying you have to.
I'm just saying, as far as it goes, like, I think, because then that money that they're spending on these tickets or whatever, like, that's money they could be spending in your city, in your city, around your city.
It is. So whether you spend it on buying a parking space or whether you spend it on going to a restaurant, the tax is still going to get collected and still get remitted to the city, county, whatever. Right? The $250 isn't what the city, county, state, or whatever is collecting, right? They're collecting the tax on that $250. So it's actually...
I personally just feel like it's gouging.
If people didn't pay it, they wouldn't be able to.
And we'll see. And actually, that's the thing, is that we'll see if people are paying it, because that hasn't started yet.
It's like Disneyland, man, right? A lot of people complain about how much the prices for Disneyland are. Stop paying it then. Stop going. Until you stop going and stop paying the prices, then why would they reduce them? It doesn't make logical sense. To me, I would rather Disney jack up their prices and reduce the capacity. Say we're going to charge $200 a day, but we're only going to allow 5,000 people in here. I'd be great with that. I would pay the $200 a day gladly to know that I don't have to stand in the line for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was like a guarantee.
But that's my point, right? Like, you ever see the episode of South Park with Cartman Land?
No.
He buys a theme park?
No, I don't watch South Park like that.
So the episode, the premise is, he hates lines. And he inherits $1 million or something from his grandmother dying, and he goes and buys an amusement park, and he buys it so that he can basically not let anybody in there. So it's just him in this huge amusement park going on rides. But then stuff starts breaking down, and he realizes he's got to hire, a security person to watch so nobody breaks in. He's got to hire a mechanic to fix the rides, right? And in order to do that, he's got to be able to pay them. And in order to pay them, he's got to start letting people into the park. And eventually it gets back to the point where he decides to just sell it back. But the point is that if you really vehemently disagree, then don't support it. That's the easiest way to win that argument. But if there aren't enough people willing to fight that fight, then it's not going to matter. At the end of the day, if there are 100,000 people that are willing to spend that $150 to go on a train, why wouldn't they charge that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if we had a product, right? We've got IC Sound Comics, right? We're going to be selling comic books in the near future. And our objective isn't to become millionaires selling those books, right? Our objective is to get a product out there that we believe in and, recoup costs and stuff like that. But if it goes like gangbusters and is selling well, and we've got to keep reprinting and stuff like that, why wouldn't we charge more? If it's selling and we can make, instead of, I don't know, let's use an arbitrary dollar, instead of selling them for $5, we can sell it for $10. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's also, I mean, also keeping with trends of the comic book world as well. So, which prices are going up there anyway.
Well, I mean, your standard comic book is, 24 pages. Ours are not going to be that, right? Like ours are going to be 48 to 56 pages per issue, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's not
apples to apples, but
no, but my point is, like, yeah, you go into a comic book store right now and you go to buy an issue of whatever's there, Deadpool, Superman, or whatever's coming. No, it's Superman, Spider-Man is coming out, right? Like that one is probably going to be like $5.99 for a 24-page issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
when we were kids, they were like $1.99.
Yeah, $2 max or something like that. $2.50 would be like and $2.50 would be like what? $5 for like a special edition type deal.
You go back to like when my dad was a kid,
yeah, you're paying quarters.
Comic books for like quarter or 50 cents.
Yeah.
So I mean, inflation's a real thing, right? And as long as somebody's willing to spend it, why not get? I saw this video of this guy, and he's talking about doing graphic design, right? And he starts talking about what he's going to do in regards to graphic design for this company. And they ask him, based on that amount, how many hours are you working for us? And he says, does it matter how many hours I work if you get the desired output, right? Because if you are trying to pay me based on the amount of hours, then what you're telling me is I should work slower to make more money.
Right.
If I can get you your graphic design, your desired output within a day, why shouldn't I be paid the premium of providing you with exactly what you're looking for quickly? Why am I being punished because I'm fast?
Yeah.
So his point was, let's say it's a $10,000 fee, right? Whether it takes me one day or a week to get you that graphic design, it's still $10,000. If I get it to you fast, you should be happy you're getting what you wanted quickly, and not looking at, we paid $10,000 for 5 hours of work.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to know your worth. And I think that's part of the reality of a capitalist society is, you put that feeler out there, right? You say, we're going to charge $150 a day, and see, are people buying tickets, right? You look at WrestleMania and surge pricing. You look at, what happened there, right? Like they jacked up these prices, and then as it was getting closer and tickets weren't selling, they had to cut them back. So that's part of recognizing what is realistic. If you can't sell out at this ridiculous price point, then you got to bring it down. If tickets are moving too fast, then you've got to surge and increase the price. Otherwise, you're not getting your money's worth.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, speaking of spending money, did you purchase?
Yes.
Okay.
It is en route.
Yeah, mine's at the warehouse or whatever. I did it. I didn't realize it was the first for some reason, and so I did it on the second. Well, it was early morning on the second when I was. But hey, I didn't see that offer for the. I didn't see that offer for the bonus set.
Bonus set.
Yeah, remember when we looked on there before, there's something about the duck set, the creation set.
That was for purchases made before the first.
Before the first, because that's what I thought it was. Because like I didn't see anywhere where you could order it prior.
I got it because I placed an order earlier in May, and I spent the minimum, so I got that included.
Oh, okay. Because I was.
But yeah, anything that. So I actually picked up my Main Street on at 9 p.m. Pacific, which was midnight East Coast. This was the first time ever I had a hard time getting into the Lego website. I was actually pushed into a queue and had to wait till I could get in to get it ordered.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, because I was trying to get on there, and I didn't realize it was the first. I thought it was, and so I like got it immediately on the second, but I didn't. Yeah, because I put it in my, if I had seen that, because I put it in my cart, or my wish list the day we talked about it, when it finally got the pictures up, and so I was like, all right, cool. And then like, yeah, I went in a couple times. I didn't see anywhere to buy it early, so I must have just missed that.
Yeah, so I'm planning with the wife and kid to do a family build this weekend. It looks like mine is arriving. Looks like it should be on Friday.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I don't have any.
The plan is to do the family build.
Yeah, I was just looking for.
Looking up what?
Oh, I was just trying to see when. Yeah, it says my order was placed. So.
I'm sure yours will probably come around the same time, if not potentially sooner, since you're at a major hub where I'm not.
Okay.
But you got anything else fun and/or exciting going on?
Nope.
I got to tell you, I'll probably talk about this a little bit more next week, but I'm a little concerned because the wife and kid are going away for a few days to go visit my in-laws. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Like, genuinely, this will be the first time that I'll be alone in this house since my kid was born that I can think of.
Wow.
It's going to be lonesome times.
I'll
I'll probably have to go buy some more High Life.
Ugh. You go have fun with that. How long have you been gone for?
I don't know, like a week.
Oh, gee. Holy smokes. What are you going to do with yourself?
I don't know. Genuinely. I don't know.
I don't know.
But what is going on? I'm hearing like boop boop, like messages on my computer, but I don't see anything.
I don't see any. Well, go investigate that.
All right. Well, if you don't got anything else,
No.
I do not have anything else.
Oh, if you can get that, remember, if we can get that audition thing up on IG, that'd be awesome.
On the 97 Now page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, before we go, let me just double check my email, make sure I got a copy of it so I can. Actually, I know I need to post it.
You certainly do have it in your email because I sent it.
As an email. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to double check. Oh, and I still haven't got a response from Boys and Girls Club too. I hope I should get that. That's the form.
Shall we shut it down?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's shut it down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, instead of our normal outro, I'll leave you with this.
You ever feel like there's a whole side of government that nobody really explains? Not the headlines, not the politics, just what people actually do and who they really are. I'm Andy Matthews, and yeah, by day I serve as Nevada's state controller. But that's not what this is about, because behind every title, there's a story. On Open Book, we sit down with the people shaping our communities, leaders, decision makers, and voices you might not normally hear from. And we talk. Real conversations. No scripts, no talking points, just honest perspective. What actually goes into the decisions that affect your daily life? How does government really work behind the scenes? And who are the people making it all happen when the cameras aren't rolling? Because at the end of the day, they're not just titles. They're people with experiences, challenges, and stories worth hearing. This is Open Book with Andy Matthews, streaming on YouTube and available wherever you get your podcasts. Join me as we turn the page and see what's really inside.